Keemstar. There it is.
I'm a person.
You don't love the spirit of justice.
Revenge. I think if
you
someone
love
fucked
your
you over in any shape or form, destroy him,
Thanks for
destroy him,
keeping me
destroy
sane
him,
during the
destroy
lockdown
him,
times.
destroy him.
Although Twitch is brain disease, at least we're navigating this brain disease together. Hassle.
What is up, Drum Alert Nation? I'm your host, Keemstar. Recently, I have been under attack by a very, very angry man known as Ethan Klein.
Keemstar responded, what I didn't expect is for him to renew his attacks on Tony.
Years later, why were people suddenly starting to troll Tony or Glory and Gold? Well, because every streamer has trolls. But actually, there's something else that Tony doesn't want you to know about. He was involved in his own scandal.
After all he's put this man through, and he's coming back to do it again.
Now listen, I'm not going to tell anybody the catfish story. Tony, that is for you to tell. You got to tell people why individuals years later after this incident would be in your chat calling you the P word, all right? You got to explain that story. You got to tell that story. I'm not going to tell anyone. I wronged you in the past. The least I could do is give you a pass and not explain that catfish story.
Keemstar says it's Tony's story to tell, but he can't help himself. People are not taking the bait, and so he pushes it further on Twitter. Please, RS Glory and Gold, come clean on the catfish story. Stop blaming me for the hate you've gotten over the last few years. And what he retweeted is apparently proof that RS Glory and Gold is a pedophile. Now let's examine these claims.
RS Glory and Gold, Tony, you should be disgusted with yourself. You thought those kisses were for Rebecca Hart, a girl who's told you she's 16. She's underage, but you've happily asked for pictures. You've offered to meet up with her. You even said, I'd give $1,000 if I could hold and kiss you right now. She's a child, you fucking pedo. This didn't happen just recently. This has been going on for 1 whole year.
The first horrifying admission is that they have been pretending to be dating Tony for a year. How sick do you have to be to screw with an old man for over a year and lead him on?
I shouldn't really be laughing at some of this. He says here, my last girlfriend was 8 years ago. My only wife died in 1979. So if he wants to accuse maybe a hacking or something, I mean, this went on for a year. There is no doubt this is Tony.
Tony has been pouring his heart out to someone he thought was emotionally invested in him. Here's a screenshot of her saying, I'm 16, nearly 17. Many people point out that there's no verification checkmark next to his name, which indicates that the screenshot may be fake. But I'll just let Tony explain for himself.
My name's Tony Winchester. I'm
He is, like, what, are these fake screenshots for him or something?
RS Glory and Gold. I'm making this video. It's called Rebecca Hearts. Okay? Rebecca Hearts. Some guy, some scumbag has made a video and saying that Rebecca Hearts is 16 years old and that I'm pursuing her and blah, 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 blah. So anyway, I'm making this video to set the record straight. Okay, I met Rebecca Hearts in late January of 2016. She said because of all the internet bullshit, she felt sorry for me and wanted to reach out to me.
The internet bullshit she's referring to is, of course, this.
We reported a story that this Massachusetts man, John Phillips, had sex with a teen that he married in an online game in RudeScape. Now, the problem with this is that that's not John.
What was Tony's reward for being falsely accused of being a pedophile? Being catfished for over a year in an attempt to frame him as a, get this, pedophile.
As long as you don't mind my age, 25. I don't mind your age. See, so right there, the girl says, as long as you don't mind my age, 25, I don't mind your age.
Now, why is this so screwed up? Because Tony already addressed this in 2017, and Keemstar has decided to resurrect the allegations again in 2020 in his video about me.
Listen, I'm not going to tell anybody the catfish story. Tony,
This is why I get frustrated when we fucking watch, like, a lot of these, like, I've talked about this before. There is this community on the internet of, like, pedophile hunters, basically. And, like, in a lot of these circumstances, this is a very tricky situation. Like, because if you accuse someone, or if you like try to entrap them, or accuse someone of like being a pedophile, even in like Chris Hansen, even in Chris Hansen's circumstance, like there is, the TCAP community, the Catch a Predator community, like there's a lot of fucking tricky shit that they engage in that is really weird. Some of the times the people that are obsessed with pedophilia they end up, getting outed as being creepy themselves or doing weird shit themselves. Like, the show was canceled for this reason, because even in instances, in a lot of instances, there are actual fucking pedophiles. Like, you literally end up having the case be thrown because you fucked up the investigation by engaging in like really weird shit, by like trying to entrap people to be like, oh yeah, this person is a pedophile. Like, it's really fucked up, dude. It's really fucked up. I don't understand. Just leave it to the fucking authorities, okay? And even they don't do a really good job with this shit, especially when you think about like the FBI, for example, trying to entrap Muslim terrorists by baiting them into like by like baiting like a disabled Muslim kid on the internet, and trying to make it seem like he's like actually interested in becoming a fucking trying to become a terrorist. In this instance, it's false evidence. It's not even entrapment. I don't know what. Are you defending terrorists? Wait, are you defending the FBI taking advantage of a mentally handicapped, like mentally disabled Muslim kid for being entrapped into like doing an act of terrorism just so the FBI could fucking pat their backs? What, are you out of your mind? Like, that's okay?
Devil.
What if it's your fucking brother who's like who has significant mental problems, and then the authorities then decide to make him out to be a fucking terrorist?
That is for you to tell. You got to tell people why individuals years later after this incident would be in your chat calling you the P word.
Keemstar never reported on this story, so this is fresh meat for his audience to renew their witch hunt of Tony. To accuse Tony again of being a pedophile as a means of deflecting blame.
I wronged you in the past. The least I could do is give you a pass and not explain that catfish story.
That's pretty cut and dry, right? I mean, that's who she says she was, and hey, we were friends for a long time.
Arrested on terrorism charges in Arizona, has the mental capacity of a child, and had been in regular contact with the FBI for years before his arrest, according to family members, former teachers, and medical documents reviewed by The Intercept. Maheen Khan was arrested on July 1st on charges of plotting to support the Taliban, as well as a militant group, the Islamic State, and commit acts of terrorism in the local community. This is a part of regular sting operations the FBI engages in, where they bait you into radicalization on the internet, and then act like, and then give you the supplies to like build a fucking bomb, and then go, wow, this person wanted to build a fucking bomb. In this circumstance, they fucking went after a kid who had, or at least according to medical records, a medical diagnosis where his capacities were significantly diminished. Obama's FBI, by the way. So even if you're a chud, like, you should probably be upset at, thanks, Obama.
You gotta explain that story. You gotta tell that story.
Anything else is just horseshit.
The least I could do is give you a pass and not explain that catfish story.
That piece of shit should take that video down and quit telling a bunch of lies.
Hey guys, I just wanted to put out this video just to clarify, right? Just to absolutely clarify. I am not here to say that the catfish story is real. I'm not here to say that Tony is guilty or innocent. I am simply, just like my video today, am here to say that there is this catfish story, that there are these accusations.
Well, then why'd you put the goddamn video out? Hey, the tweet. You put it out because you knew a whole bunch of your little asshole buddies that watch you would come over and screw with me all day long, which they did. And that's exactly what you wanted to happen. Jesus Christ. I thought you were in the news business. You're supposed to do the news. If you're going to do the news, then you should go check and find out if that story is really true or not. The truth is, you already know it's not true. You've known for a long time it's not true. You knew it wasn't true when Return of the Wilderness brought it to you more than 2 years ago. But this is just your way of trying to put a little smoke screen out to where you're the good guy and everybody else is the bad guy. But the truth is, you are the biggest phony asshole that ever walked the planet.
Because Keemstar made this big thing about how unprecedented it was that H3H3 mentioned his sponsors.
You don't love
and I guess
the spirit
G
of
Fuel
justice.
dropped
You
Keemstar.
love your father, the devil.
Keemstar went after my sponsors. Keemstar tried to get G Fuel to drop me. What a fucking lying hypocrite shitbag.
Well, Keemstar also got me deplatformed, went after me getting deplatformed, which is worse than going after someone's sponsors. Remember that.
My brother.
I didn't even care. You know, like, none of my sponsors left me because Keemstar said to. What I took offense to was when Keemstar attacked my children. So I would watch live with my viewers. Well, one day, my dog sat down next to Colin, and Colin, like, looked over at his penis. I think he even moved, like, fur that was right next to it or something like that. And it was live. So we took down the vlog and, you know, didn't, like, made it so no one could see it. But Keemstar got a hold of it. And Keemstar tweeted it out to, like, his 250,000, 500,000 Twitter followers 13 times over the weekend. Yeah, and he didn't just say, like, look, Colin almost touched a dog penis. He said, look, Colin's jerking off a dog. And Colin is like 8 years old, special needs kid at this point. And he was fucking relentless about it. So we had a common friend, Only Use Me Blade. And I was like, Blade, can you talk to him? Like, this is fucked up. He's literally going after my kids. He's going after my son. And Blade talked to Keemstar and then circled back to me and said, I talked to Keem about it. And he said that if he wasn't talking shit about your son all the time, that somebody else would. And he's not going to back off. So that's, you know, that's it. That's actually the unforgivable act that I have with Keemstar.
Destroying lives is a weekly sport for Keemstar. And when he moves on to the next story, the pain lingers on for those that have found themselves in his path of destruction. He has been called out time and again, but refuses to change. Tony is proof enough of that. After ruining this man's life, he has come back for seconds. And when met with criticism, he answers with threats.
Good luck, Ethan, because you're going to fucking need it.
I'm a person that believes in revenge. I think if someone fucks you over in any shape or form, destroy him.
How the fuck does Keem have a single friend? I don't think Keemstar has friends. I think that he just has acquaintances who like his clout. Most likely. I can't see how a single human being would be friends with this person. His friend was Only Use Me Blade. Google his drama, please. Wait, isn't that the guy who, like, allegedly sexually, not even allegedly, he sexually assaulted a girl in a RV or something, right? Didn't Keemstar defend him too? Didn't Keemstar literally defend him?
Keemstar, that's twice you've slandered my name. The next time you speak my name, or you speak about me, be man enough to do it face to face in any parking lot in America of your choosing.
My boy said it's on site. I mean, Tony is 6'4" and Keem is 5'5".
Tony, I've ignored this for years. I'm not ignoring it anymore. When you make statements about me that are just so false, yesterday on stream you said for 4 years Keemstar's been sending people to attack me and harass me. False. Show proof. Show the proof of me sending anyone to attack you. It's just a blanket lie. You also said that's not my manager. I don't know that individual. That is fake news. You don't know Board, really? The guy that managed you in 2016, the guy who I had to go through to get in contact with you, to play RuneScape, to get your phone number, to talk to you, you know, the guy that handled your affairs.
You
kind of weird
love
when
the spirit of justice.
the ultimate
father, the devil.
no fucking facts.
I started watching
good
you
gnome
earlier
turns
this year
around and is
thanks
like,
to my girlfriend
show me
and head over
sources,
heels for
please.
you, my dude. Love all your content at HasanAbi.
Show me sources, please.
Excuse me.
Oh, you,
I'm sorry.
all of a sudden,
I'm out of control. I apologize for that.
You just
Only
don't
use some
know
blade
him.
made
I don't know.
Keemstar
That's fake
without
news,
blade.
guys.
Keem would never exist.
That's the second time that you slandered my name. Over what? What? Details. Talk. No more lies, Tony. No more bullshit. In 2017, that tweet that you put out, when you said, you know, I just want you to know, Keemstar, to this day, I'm still getting harassment because of you, right? It was in 2017. It was a year and a half after the whole incident happened, right?
You love your
that
father,
was the
the
same
devil.
day. The same day that the catfishing story came out. It was the same day. It can be proven by anyone that looks this stuff up on the goddamn internet, all right? And this is what I keep saying to you. You're getting harassment from other situations and scandals that you're involved in, and you're blaming them on me, and you have been blaming it on me. This whole situation, in 2019, you uploaded, because you've been flip-flopping back and forth. 2019, you uploaded a video saying, I have no hard feelings about Keemstar, right? But then when Ethan contacts you, when he starts making this fucking video, all of a sudden you start uploading all these videos like, you know, this is what happened when Keemstar did this horrible thing to me. Dude, you just want clout. It's so simple for anyone to see, and I don't care if you're the nuts old man and I'm the big bad Keemstar, and no one's gonna be on my side. I don't care if no one's on my side. I'm gonna call you out on your fucking shit every time. All right? Let's talk facts. Let's talk facts and back those facts up instead of these blanket accusations that you can't fucking back up. And I'll meet you in that goddamn parking lot, old man. I don't give a fuck. Let me know.
I don't think Keemstar is. Like, I think there's something wrong with Keemstar's brain where he has to always duck and dodge and deflect and say, no, you. He's literally never, not once, addressed, like, any of the actual fucking takes that anyone ever makes against him. Oh, God. Oh, no. Why did you do this? Okay, that's ban-worthy, dude. Why did you do this? Oh, you just fucked my day up, dude. You fucked my whole life up. I'm still looking at it. I'm still looking at it. Oh, I can't stop looking at it. Okay, we're done. We're done.